si Jo, taga Davao de Oro.
Hello. Hello. Yes.
Yes, Faraj.
Yes, Faraj. What do you want to say to us, Mr. Faraj? Are you a Muslim?
I am agnostic, but culturally I am Muslim.
What is that? I am agnostic, but culturally I'm a Muslim. Is that like I eat falafel, but I prefer shish kebab? Either you
That's
say to
like
me.
I don't eat pork. I keep some of the customs. I do believe that there's a lot of good that came from Islam.
Okay,
So
like what? Like what?
like you're just gonna put me on the spot like this. It's
Well,
kind
you
of
are the
hard
one.
to
No,
just
I didn't
blow
say
things
anything.
out.
You're the one who
I
opened the
don't-
topic. I'm just
I
following
did
with you, my
this.
friend. My friend.
I was into this 10 years ago. Like I'm way over this in all religions, whether it's Christianity.
Don't use bad words, otherwise I will.
You guys are all
don't be. Don't be stupid with me. Don't use bad language.
In the
Shut up. Don't use bad language. If you want to speak with respect, you can talk. If you want to be rude, filthy, go speak to your mom this way. I'm not your mom. Now, what was the good about Islam? The mic is yours. I'm listening.
What's good about Christianity?
Well, answer first and I will answer you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, what's good about Islam is it encouraged people to read. It encouraged people to...
Where it's encouraged people to read? Where it's encouraged people to read?
The first 3 words of Islam
Where?
were to read.
Where? No, tell me, where?
Where?
Yeah.
I don't know where it's written, but that's how the story
My
goes.
friend, so why your prophet did not read?
He did read. It's a misconception that he did.
He did read. Okay. Hold on.
Literate. He was very literate.
He was very literate or he read?
He read and wrote.
But you said he's illiterate.
I said he was literate, not
Literate.
illiterate.
What literate mean? Explain to me.
Literate means that he can read and write.
Okay. And how you know that?
Just because it makes no sense that he wouldn't be able to. He wouldn't be able to accomplish all those things.
All right, I will go with you. So why Allah, he said to him, listen carefully.
It only takes, a week to learn how to read and write?
Hold on, my friend, hold on. So why Muhammad in the verse, you are the one quoting for me, this is chapter 96, verse number 1. Why he said, I cannot read?
Is that from the Quran?
Yes, the same verse you are quoting for me. This is the one that says to him, read.
Oh,
yeah.
That's his response. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he learned how to read after that.
Okay. So are you saying that Allah was stupid when he told him to read, but because he do not know that he do not know?
Maybe after he learned how to read.
No. He said to him, read. He said, I cannot read. So the moment he said that to him, Muhammad obviously he do not know how to read. That's mean Allah cannot be God, because imagine I say to you, speak to me in Chinese. You say, I don't speak Chinese. Correct? So
yeah,
Allah
maybe he learned to read
afterwards.
No problem.
But in the moment, listen carefully. You are not listening. I don't know how old are you. The moment Allah, he said to Muhammad, read, at that moment, Muhammad did not know how to read. This is what you say, correct?
Okay.
So why he said to him, read, if you do not know how to read?
Because that means go learn to read then.
No, this is in the moment. He said to him, read in the name of your Lord. He didn't say go to learn. Where do you get this from?
Maybe he meant it metaphorically.
And why Muhammad did not say to him, okay, I will go and learn how to read? He said to him, I do not know how to read.
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, because this is a stupid statement. Thank you very much. Now let us go here. Allah, he taught the Muslims by the pen. Show me one thing in Islam is taught by the pen.
Well, I think that our history in Andalusia and Baghdad.
What Andalusia?
We had some of the greatest libraries in all of history.
Name for me one.
They're all destroyed.
Destroyed? All the names of those who you call them historians, scientists, they are atheists and they were killed by Muslims. Ibn Khaldun, as an example, he was tortured and jailed and he ran from country to country. And do you know what he said? He said the Arab are savage people, and if they could destroy a library or a palace, they will to cook food on it, which means they would destroy a library and burn books, burn priceless books just to cook food in it. This is what Ibn Khaldun he said. So what you are saying to me?
Well, for the most part, not just Arabs in general, but in all of history, for the most part, the majority of people couldn't read and write. So you
Okay,
can't just
let me ask you.
say that.
Let me ask
You
you.
can't just say that.
Muhammad is the one. Okay, hold on. Muhammad the one who. Okay, hold on. The God of Islam, if he told you go to read, shouldn't he say something stupid? Do you think somebody encouraged you to read? Should he tell you something stupid? As an example, the Quran speaks about flying carpet.
Okay.
Do you believe in the flying carpet?
I don't believe in anything that I don't see.
Okay, so but this is me. You don't believe anything anyway, because you did not see Allah. Did not see
Planes
Muhammad.
fly. Maybe that's what they meant.
Okay.
Flying.
But you are the one who said to me the Quran taught you and ordered you to read and learn, right? But this book, when you read it, is talking about stupid stories. As an example, a talking ant who heard, or who Suleiman heard her speech and don't talk, and they don't have a voice. So this is, here we go to read, and we find that Quran is teaching stupid things. So now I want to go and ask you again, what is good about Islam? You told me read, you fail. Islam teach you stupid things, teach you to hate. I will go with you. The topic, I'm just following with you, my friend. Don't be stupid with me. Don't use bad language. Shut up. Don't use bad language. If you want to speak with respect, you can talk. You want to be rude, filthy, go speak to your mom this way. I'm not your mom. Now, what was the good about Islam? The mic is yours. I'm listening.
What's good about Christianity?
Well, answer first and I will answer you. Go ahead.
Okay, well, what's good about Islam is it encouraged people to read. It encouraged people to...
Where it's encouraged people to read? Where it's encouraged people to read?
The first 3 words of Islam were to read.
Where? No, tell me, where?
Where?
Yeah.
I don't know where it's written, but that's how the story goes.
My friend, so why your prophet did not read?
He did read. It's a misconception that he didn't.
He did read.
It's a lie.
Okay.
Hold on. Literate. He was very literate.
He was very literate, or he read?
He read and wrote.
But you said he is illiterate.
I said he was literate. Not illiterate.
What literate mean? Explain to me.
Literate means that he can read and write.
Okay. And how you know that?
Just because it makes no sense that he wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
He wouldn't be able to accomplish all those things.
All right, I will go with you. So why Allah, he said to him, listen carefully. Hold on.
What, a week to learn how to read and write?
Hold on, my friend. Hold on. So why Muhammad in the verse you are the one quoting for me, this is chapter 96, verse number 1. Why he said I cannot read?
What, is that from the Quran?
Yes, the same verse you are quoting for me. This is the one that says to him, read.
Oh,
yeah.
That's his response. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he learned how to read after that.
Okay. So are you saying that Allah was stupid when he told him to read, but because he do not know that he do not know read?
Maybe after he learned how to read.
No. He said to him, read. He said, I cannot read. So the moment he said that to him, Muhammad obviously he did not know how to read. That's mean Allah cannot be God, because imagine I say to you, speak to me in Chinese. You say, I don't speak Chinese. Correct? So
yeah,
Allah now,
he learned to read
okay,
afterwards.
no problem. But in the moment,
proof
listen carefully. You are not listening. I don't know how old are you. The moment Allah, he said to Muhammad, read, at that moment, Muhammad did not know how to read. This is what you say, correct? Okay, so why he said to him, read, if you do not know how to read?
Because that means go learn to read then.
No, this is in the moment. He said to him, read in the name of your Lord. He didn't say go to and learn. Where do you get this from?
Maybe he meant it metaphorically.
And why Muhammad did not say to him, okay, I will go and learn how to read? He said to him, I do not know how to read.
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, because this is a stupid statement. Thank you very much. Now let us go here. Allah, he told the Muslims by the pen, Show me one thing in Islam is taught by the pen.
Well, I think that our history in Andalusia and Baghdad
What
can
Andalusia?
prove it. We had some of the
what
greatest,
Baghdad?
greatest
Okay.
libraries in
Name
all
for
of
me.
history.
Name for me one.
They're all destroyed.
Destroyed. All the names of those who they call them historians, scientists, they are atheists and they were killed by Muslims. Ibn Khaldun, as an example, he was tortured and jailed and he ran from country to country. And do you know what he said? He said the Arab are savage people, and if they could destroy a library or a palace, they will to cook food on it, which means they would destroy a library and burn books, burn priceless books just to cook food in it. This is what Ibn Khaldun he said. So what you are saying to me?
Well, for the most part, well, not just Arabs in general, but in all of history, for the most part, the majority of people couldn't read and write. So you
Okay,
can't just
let me ask you.
say that.
Let me ask
You
you.
can't just say that.
Muhammad is the one. Okay, hold on. Muhammad the one who. Okay, hold on. The God of Islam, if he told you go to read, shouldn't he say something stupid? Do you think somebody encourage you to read? Should he tell you something stupid? As an example, the Quran speaks about flying carpet.
Okay.
Do you believe in the flying carpet?
I don't believe in anything that I don't see.
Okay, so but this is me. You don't believe anything anyway, because you did not see Allah. Did not see
Planes
Muhammad.
fly. Maybe that's what they meant.
Okay.
Plane.
But you are the one who said to me the Quran taught you and ordered you to read and learn, right? But this book, when you read it, is talking about stupid stories. As an example, a talking ant who heard, or who Suleiman heard her speech and don't talk, and they don't have a voice. So this is, here we go to read, and we find that Quran is teaching stupid things. So now I want to go and ask you again, what is good about Islam? You told me read, you fail. Islam teaches stupid things, teach you to hate, teach you to kill. You fail to give me anything. Give me a different one. Second one.
Well, it definitely helped the Arab people in general to become equal to like Persians, and it was a ploy. Muhammad was a genius. He knew what he was doing. He knew that people were stupid and that religion is the opiate of the masses, and that the Arabs needed a religion in order to get on the world stage.
So Muhammad,
he was a mastermind.
So Muhammad, he made a religion. He created a religion just to make the Arab above others. You are saying?
Yeah, of course.
All right. So Islam is a false religion. It was just a tool to conquer.
I'm
others.
agnostic, so of course Islam is I believe that.
Okay. So what you are saying, Islam is it good to make people go to war and conquer others? You are telling me what is good in Islam?
It's an iffy subject, but okay, would it be better to let someone else invade you? Or, well, this is one thing that I do love about Islam. It teaches you to seek justice versus
where it teach you that?
It's just a very
where Islam does not teach you justice. As an example, let me show you an example of the justice. The Quran says that in the case of murder, if a free man kill a free man, the free man will be killed. If a free man kill a slave man will be killed. If a woman...
Okay, and this was written 1,500 years ago.
It doesn't matter. You just say, my friend, you are talking about Islam, and Islam exists 1,400 years ago. Islam is not yesterday. You are the one who said Islam will bring justice. Where is justice? If I kill your slave, you kill my slave. My slave is not a donkey to kill him.
That's the justice of 1,500 years ago.
No. Hold on. That is the justice you told me. Listen. I asked you. You said you are the one who chose this justice. You said to me, Islam teach you to do justice. This is what Islam teach. So what do you mean now? It's 1,400 years ago. Either it is justice or it's a stupid justice. So why?
Well, that's one example, and I don't agree with that example. But for instance,
give me an example then. No, then give me an example. The example until now failed. Free for free, slave for the slave, woman for the women. This is not justice. This is a stupidity. Now, where is the good example? Give it to me. I'm listening.
Well, a good example is when Muslims fought against their oppressors multiple times throughout
Where?
history.
Where?
When we
Muslims they fought. Muslims they fought
I
against.
don't know.
Let me tell you, Muslims they fought against
For
Muhammad.
instance,
Hold on.
Islamic
Muslims.
Islamic Revolution in
Hold
Iran
on,
was beautiful.
my friend. Muhammad, he said, don't make a revolution against your emir, even if you wipe your back and steal your money. This is what Muhammad said. So Muhammad did not teach them to be revolutionary against anyone. Secondly, the first people who were revolutionary, they were against their prophet himself. They have a war with him, and they were called apostate. Muslims, they have a war.
I think that Muhammad was the revolutionary, and they were the
He was revolutionary in sex, as an example. He can have your wife even if you are married. Is that what you are talking about?
I don't know any evidence of that.
Well, Muhammad, he went to his own son and he forced him to divorce the wife so he can have her. And the books of Islamic, I can show it to you, and you can make you read if you speak Arabic. It says that if the prophet eyes fall into a woman, her husband, he must divorce her immediately.
That's in Hadith.
This is in the interpretation of the Quran. Do you want to read it?
Well, what verse is it?
Do you want to read
Not
it?
the interpretation. Give me the actual verse, and I'll look it up.
Do you want to read it? Do you speak Arabic?
Well, yes, slightly, but I can also find an English translation of it.
No problem. No, I will say what you in Arabic. As long as you speak Arabic, that's good. Okay.
I'm not watching the video right now.
No problem. I can give you the link and you can read it for me.
Okay. Where's this link supposed to be showing up at?
I will give it to you in Skype. Hold on. Give me a second.
Okay.
I don't put things in my pocket. I don't save reference in my web page. I just search for it because I know how to find it easy. Okay.
I just have to say, even when I was a Muslim, I was very anti-Hadith, so...
This is not Hadith.
Okay.
Okay, this is the link. I'm giving it to you in Skype, and I will show it on the screen at the same time. Let me know if it's open. And I will show it on the screen so everybody can see with me.
A bunch of words just popped up on the screen and then went away.
Click at the link. This is the link. Click at the link.
Yeah, it didn't work. It was just...
Didn't work. Okay.
It wasn't like a proper link.
Okay, no problem. Look in YouTube. You are in YouTube already. Look in YouTube.
Yeah, I can go on YouTube.
All right. Okay. Let us see.
Can you just tell me the verse and I'll look it up for myself?
The page in the front of you, I'm going to highlight it. You will see it in the front of your eyes. Read with me carefully. It says, here they are given the privilege of the prophet. The privilege of the prophet. Only those things only for the prophet. And they are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Number 1, exchange his wives. Number 7, exchange his wife. Number 8, to if a woman, she hate to sleep with him. This is number 8, imagine. Number 8, privilege of the prophet. He can if a woman, even if she hate him. Number 9.
Okay, can you just tell me which...
I am showing you. Hold on.
Can you tell me which
Hold on.
It's simple. You could just say it.
Hold on. This is the book of Al-Qurtubi. If you go back in the page, we will show you which verse. Hold on. Just wait. Let me finish. Number 9, he can if a woman, she is from the people of the book. Number 10, he can if a woman, she is a slave. This is always about ifing. And then they continue saying, he have, number 16, he have the best of the booty. So Muhammad will not take only his share of the booty. No, he will take the best of the booty. Additional to that, he will take al-istibdadu bi khums al-khums. He will take the fifth of Allah. And number 4, that he have the privilege of more than 4 wives. Number 5, he can have sex with the women by offer, which means she offer herself. This is only for the Prophet. Number 6, he can have sex with the women without permission of her parents.
Okay, and which verse of the Quran is this from?
Hold on. Let us read, and then read with me carefully.
Keep on saying, hold on. Just tell me which verse
You
this is so I can read it
speak
while
Arabic,
you're
right?
reading
You
it.
claim you speak Arabic. I want you to read this one for me. The one I'm posting my link now underneath of it. Read for me.
Where's the link?
The one I'm showing the screen. Let me do it again.
I can't watch the video at the same time as talking to you.
You can. You can mute the video and watch the video. Why you cannot?
Okay, give me a second.
You can.
I don't know how to mute the video by itself
Okay.
because
I have.
I'm on my phone.
I cleaned the screen. I have now only one green line, and that the line I want you to read. Read for me what it says.
Oh God. Al-Fabdal
What is that?
Aja?
What?
I don't know.
Why you don't lie? You say in Arabic.
I can read it. I don't
You don't
understand.
know how to read it. Read it. Here we
Studied
go. Okay, read it. I'm listening. I will give you 15 minutes to read 10 words. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Tabdil Bazaja. I read the green line. There you go.
You did what? You did read what?
I read the green
You
line.
did not even read the word. Even that word, I can't see it. Which word you are reading? There's no word like this. What you said? What you are reading?
I don't know. Maybe I can't see it good
Let
because
me.
it's small.
No, it's in the front of you. Everybody can see the same. It says. Let me read for you. العاشر إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. What does that mean? Explain to me. Translate now, as long as you know Arabic. Translate what it said.
Why don't you do it since you speak Arabic way
No,
better?
you are the one who said you speak Arabic. Obviously, you don't. You will
I said I can read a little bit. I didn't say I
Okay.
speak it perfectly.
So you do not. You do not know how to read, and you do not understand, and you were lying to us.
Arabic I
Thank you
do
very
speak
much.
is Palestinian Arabic. So-
Palestinian Arabic. But I never heard of something is called Palestinian Arabic, my friend. Arabic is Arabic. This is reading. It's not an accent. It's not dialect.
Oh, come on, man.
Now listen. It says, let me translate to you. It says, hold on.
You guys are all
I don't
idiots.
have, you are just a kid. You have a big mouth. Here we go. He hung up, coward. And he says, why we muted him? You're a prophet, and the Muslim teach that if the prophet his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her. He must. And it is lawful for the prophet to if that woman. How filthy this cult is. This is the best of mankind. Why the best of mankind? His eyes will fall into a woman, she is married, and then it is the duty of the Abdul to give up his wife so the prophet he can ride her. This is a prophet of God. Do we have any other Muslim? He have the courage. And he wanna lie to us and say he speak Arabic, like this Abdul. Who is next? Huh? Who is the next liar? This is a prophet of God. If his eyes fall into a woman, you must divorce her so he can jump on her. Why? She is a goat? She's a donkey? Is that a society of a human being, or this is a society of a bunch of animals? They jump at each other, and there's a guy, he is the alpha guy, the alpha male. He jump over any woman or female he wish. Is that a society of sex sharing? Or because the alpha male is the most strong and the weak one, you have to give it up? We have Nightmare here. How are you, Nightmare?
Hi.
Hello.
I know.
Yeah, I hear you. What do you want to
Okay.
say to us?
Okay, before you discuss this hadith, first you have to pronounce or read that correctly. You don't even know how to read it. Correct.
Okay, read it for us. Read it for us. Go
Oh,
ahead.
read it, read it. إذا وقع بصره
على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. Yeah, read for me.
حل له what?
نكاحها.
No, what you read it, حل له نكاحها. That's what you read.
You idiot! I just read it again. It's recorded now.
No,
answer
you
everybody.
read the other guy, you
Don't. No, you are a Moroccan. You don't even speak Arabic.
No,
Now answer, Moroccan boy. Moroccan boy. You do not know even how to read it. I am the one who's correcting you. Now answer. What kind of a prophet? You idiot.
Arabic to street.
You do not know how to read. Read for me.
What do you mean you don't?
Read for me. I just told you.
Nikah, you read as a nukah.
Abdul, it's recorded.
How many times you
It's
read
recorded.
nikah as a nukah?
Abdul, it's recorded. You are a donkey.
You're a donkey.
You are a donkey like your prophet. Now tell me. Okay. Listen, Abdul. Everybody is laughing at you. It's recorded. People, they can laugh later. Now tell me, what kind of a prophet? Abdul, you're a prophet. If he saw the ass of your wife, if he saw the ass of your wife, he can if her and you have to give her to him. Do you agree?
Who say that?
Do you agree? It's in the front. It's in the front of you. This is what the Muslims agree upon. This is what the Muslims. This is what the Muslims agree upon.
Not all the Muslims believe in that.
You don't agree in that. You don't agree in that.
Not all scholars believe in that.
Who is the scholar refused? Who is the scholar refused this? Name for me a scholar who refused that.
You mean I know me? You want me to go on a line and give you?
This is what you always do. Okay, go online and find me one who refused that. What do you think? Can you?
Well, give me time. I can go online.
Okay. Call me back. In the meanwhile, in the meantime, answer me why Muslims are saying that? Why Muslims? Abdul, potato.
If somebody
Why this is written in your book? Why this is written in your book? If it's not true.
Even it's written, you have freedom to write anything you want.
If this is not true, so why the Muslims? Okay, why the Muslims they don't share? Why this is the books of the scholars, and this is printed by you, published by you.
Is no, they don't accept that. The Prophet didn't say that.
Who is the one who said that?
I got a couple of them. I can look online.
Who is the one who said that? Give me his name.
You may go online.
Do you even know his name? Do you know even his name? Who is the one who said that? So how you saying that this is not the Prophet saying that, and you are sure, but you do not know?
Hadith. The Prophet never said that.
No problem. Who is the one who said this?
I'm sure about it.
Who is the one who said this? I'm not asking you if you are sure or not.
You say this is hadith, show me the hadith.
I'm not saying it's a hadith, you idiot. I'm asking you who is the one who said this?
Okay, if it's not
Who is the one who said? Who is the one?
Who told that?
Abdul, it says, Abdul, it says in the front of you the names of the scholars because you don't know Arabic, you do not understand.
I know Arabic.
Then read it. Who is the one who said that?
Arabic English speaking.
Okay, who is the one who said that? Tell me.
I can't find you the name who said that. This is not accepted. It's not hadith.
Who is the one who said it's not accepted? Do you know one? Can you name one for me?
Okay, give me time.
So you are lying, then you do not know anyone who said that because you don't know any name. Now you will go. You will listen, Abdul. Now you will go and you will search in Google trying to find someone. You don't accept this. This is the whole point, right?
Well, you told me all of them. That's what you say.
You are saying, yes, find me one. I'm talking about the scholars. Okay, this is the challenge. This is a book of scholars. Show me one. Okay, show me a scholar from the oldest scholars, who say that this is not accepted. Can you do
this? Is not okay. I will find it. Give me time.
Okay, now why he is saying that? Why this guy is saying that?
Okay, give me time.
You will find it later. You will find it. I will give you. Where do you go? Guys, why in the world the Muslim they will say that in their book and nobody go against it? And not only that, scholars are witnessing that this is what it's meant. This is in the interpretation of the Quran. This is not a magazine. This is not an article. This is the book. It's called Al-Jami'u li Ahkam al-Quran, volume number 14. 14 years. This is not an article written in the internet by someone like this idiot who do not know if his God is a spirit or not. This is interpretation by official scholar accepted by Muslims, and by this stupid idiot. He himself, he admit that Al-Qurtubi is a scholar. And they are saying in this page, the example of that any woman the Prophet, his eyes fall into her husband, he must divorce her, and this is what happened with his son Zayd. This is how the Muslims understand the chapter. And this liar, he says to me, this is wrong. The Quran prove it, the history prove it, the Muslims themselves admit that Muhammad, he took this woman from his son, and he slept with her without even witnesses. Because Muhammad do not need witnesses, it's a pure sex. Marriage in Islam, to be accomplished, and it's not a secret, if you want to marry a woman, if it's a marriage, you have to have 2 witnesses at least. When they ask him, where is the witnesses? The women, she asked him, where is the witnesses for our marriage? He said, Allah and Jibreel. Well, I can have sex with any woman, and Allah and Jibreel is watching, supposedly. So this is what the Muslims, they say about their Prophet, not us. And now this guy, this poor guy, he will go in the internet, he will try hard to find somebody who don't agree with this statement. And you know, by the way, this guy, as long as he's listening, he is the one who said that the Prophet did not take the 5th of the booty. But in the book in front of us, it says that Muhammad, he have the best of the booty. Not only Allah, he favor him in the best of the booty. Not only he have the 5th of the booty, he been favored the best of the booty. And at the same time, this verse, chapter 3, verse number 161, is speaking of Muhammad stealing clothes, but Muhammad refused to take the booty. But Muhammad accused by the Muslims, for he have the habit to steal. And Allah, he needed to make a chapter in the Quran saying that it is not for a prophet to be a thief. This is the truth. He was accused by the Muslims that he is a thief. He stole clothes. It's not for a prophet to steal. It's not for a prophet to be a thief. And they are fighting over what? Over a theft, because this is a booty from a theft. They attack a caravan, stole the money of those people, and the money is goods, clothes, shoes, you know, whatever. They attack them, they stole their clothes, and now they are fighting over panties. And they are accusing Muhammad that he is the one who took it. And then Allah, he made a chapter saying that it's not for a prophet to be a thief. Do you see it? Who is the one accusing Muhammad? It is the Muslims. The thief, he was accused by the thieves that he is stealing from the booty. This is why Muhammad, he have to make sure that this will not happen again. So he decided to come with a solution. I am going to tell them I'm going to have the best of the booty. So he made a verse about the best of the booty. I am going to take the 5th of the booty. So he made a verse about the best of the booty. So now nobody can discuss with him where those clothes are missing, where the sandal is missing. You know, in the story of I made a cartoon about it. If you remember the cartoon, you will see Muhammad in Ibn Kathir. This guy, he posed for me from Ibn Kathir, you remember? In Ibn Kathir, how Muhammad, he took a sandal of a Jewish guy, sandal, and a donkey, and 2 ounce of gold or silver. You can go and watch the cartoon and you will see the reference there. And it is from the book of Ibn Kathir, which this idiot, he said to me that Ibn Kathir says that Muhammad did not take the booty. From the same book. Muhammad is proud about a stealing donkey. His name is Ya'fur. This is the same donkey Muhammad he spoke to. And he asked his donkey, do you like females? But because Ya'fur was a decent donkey, like Nightmare from Morocco, he said no. He don't like females, he like male. Why it's taking you long, Mr. Nightmare? We are waiting. Are you looking hard? The Prophet don't take booty, but Allah favor him with the booties. I mean, how much favor you have? Yes, Mr. Nightmare. What do you have?
Okay. اوكي لسه وقرأت هذا الكلام من القاضي ابن العربي منذ فترة وهو نفسه أشار إلى أن من قال بهذا whoever say that this saying that prophet بهذا استدل على قوله بقصة زيد they conclude that when Zayd, you know, the prophet Zayd and Zainab, you know, this girl,
Yeah, I want you to translate.
let me finish. ليس هناك نص صريح, there is no clear statement ولا أثر عن صحابي أو تابعي حتى بهذا المفهوم, اللهم إلا ما فهمه. This is only what people, you know.
Okay, translate.
Let me finish.
You did translate. No. I want you to translate so everybody will laugh. You will finish. I want you to translate this part and then continue again. No, I don't want to talk. I want you to translate. I want you because I want. Stupid. The whole point you calling me so people they can hear. Me and you speaking Arabic is not the point. I want you to tell people what you are saying. Listen carefully. People want to know. So start translating. I want you to translate the whole thing in English. Translate from the beginning. Go ahead.
This is only conclude. وقال هذا بهذا استدل لأنه they use just to. This is they concluded because they say, oh, the prophet when he saw Zainab and her husband has to divorce her, so they conclude. This is just conclusion from the people.
Because you said because of what? Because of what? Again,
because of the story of Zayd.
Thank you very much. Guys, hold on. Do you see what he just said? Because of the story of Zayd, what happened to Zayd? His eyes fall into her, and this is why they come to this conclusion that it must be if the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her. That's mean that this man, or those scholars, they understood very well that this man Zayd, the son of Muhammad, he was forced to divorce his wife, because if the prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband, he must divorce her. And this guy, he just said, this is how they understood, and this is the conclusion. However, there is no clear statement from the Sahaba about this, but this is the conclusion. Thank you very much. So the conclusion is the conclusion of the scholars. The mic is yours, Nightmare.
That's not the scholar that he's
Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Hold on, shut up. Who is this guy who is making this conclusion? Is he a scholar or not? The mic is yours. Is he a scholar or not? Is he a scholar or not? The one who had this conclusion, is he a scholar or not?
But he doesn't mention
Is he a scholar or not? So what he is?
Say that whoever come up with this
Abdul, you just named him. Did you say Al-Qadi Ayyad? Did you say Al-Qadi? Abdul, potato. Just shut up. You are just a kid. You said Al-Qadi Ayyad. Is Al-Qadi Ayyad a scholar? The one you are reading his opinion. Your mic.
Okay, this one you found it only in the.
I'm asking you. Shut up. Again, you see, Muslims is the same as, you know, when I don't want to compare them to some creatures, but you have to treat them in a certain way, otherwise they will never answer. Is this guy who said this, who come with this conclusion, is a name to be considered as a scholar between all the Muslims? Yes or no? The mic is yours.
No, he does not say if this scholar or not scholar. He doesn't say.
This is not the question. This is not stupid. This is not the question. You are stupid like your prophet. This is not the question. Is this guy, he is a scholar, the one who said that? Because if he is not a scholar, why they are even quoting him? Have you ever heard of somebody quoting nightmare in the interpretation of the Quran? They quote only names of great scholars. That this guy, he said this, for what they are quoting him for? He is a great scholar. So now, answer, is this guy a great scholar or not in Islam?
I'm telling you, this story you find it only in the Qurtubi.
This is not the question. This is not the question. And no, this is not only Al-Qurtubi. Listen, Abdul, this is not the question. Is this guy is a scholar, yes or no?
Qurtubi is a scholar, yes.
The one who said that, is he a scholar or no?
The one who mentioned that Qurtubi is a scholar, yes.
You idiot. Al-Qurtubi is quoting someone. That one, is he Al-Qurtubi, yes or no? Is he a scholar, yes or no?
That's reading you what he said.
Shut up. You are just a kid. I'm not going to shout the whole day. Al-Qurtubi is a scholar. Why a scholar will quote someone doesn't count? Correct, guys? A scholar quotes somebody, it means the one he is quoting is greater than him. If I claim to be a scholar, I'm not going to claim, to quote James White, explaining to me something. He's a donkey like Muhammad. A scholar like Al-Qurtubi quoting this guy, for he is the greater scholar. He is using him to interpret the verse. Otherwise, he would not need him. He would just give interpretation. He did not need to quote this guy. And this guy, he just confirmed what we said, that the Muslims, they get the conclusion that this is what the verse mean, that this is about Zayd. When the Prophet, he saw the ass of Zayd's wife, he liked the ass. He liked the nipples. He liked her lips. He liked what between the legs, excuse my language, but this is the whole story, what it's about. The woman, she was pretty, and she was tall, and she was white, as was explained in that page. And Muhammad, he saw her almost wearing no clothes. And not only he saw her wearing almost no clothes, he did flirt with her. And that led to the conclusion, because he flirted with the women, and right away the man, he divorced her. That led to the conclusion by the scholars. He himself, he was reading for us from him. And he is the one who said this was a conclusion. By who? By the Muslims. Not a conclusion by the Christians or the Jews or the Hindus. The Muslims, they get the conclusion that this is what the Prophet, he did. If his eyes fall into a woman, if he see the ass of white nightmare, even if he is a male, then the wife of nightmare have to divorce nightmare, so the Prophet, he can have nightmare in the bed. This is the conclusion. And who dare to say no to the filthy Prophet? This idiot, he posts down in YouTube, and he think he can get away with what he posts. He is an official idiot. The Prophet did not take the fifth of the booty. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. The same page we are reading from, it says he been favored by the booty, the best of al-ghanaim. the best of the female slaves, the best. Who is Safiya? Is it Safiya from the booty? The Prophet, he refused the beauty. Yeah, right. Man, you see how decent he is? He refused the booty. The Prophet, he gave 100 camel gift for someone to convert to Islam from his pocket. 100 camel. You know, the Prophet, he make every day new camel, every day 100 camel from his pocket. The wives of Muhammad, they were fighting over where the gifts of the Prophet should go. And Muhammad was unfair and unjust. The wives are fighting over the gifts, only gift. This is not the booty. Imagine how much gifts he received, because, you know, if you pay him, he will make things happen to you. He's corrupt man. So the gifts are coming, and they come only to the wife, the favorite wife of Muhammad, Aisha. Because Aisha, if you send the gift to her in her house, Aisha, she will sit in his lap and she will do belly dancing. And then she will make him agree to do and agree. This is why they send the gift to Aisha, to the house of Aisha. So the wives, they were complaining, why all the gifts go to the house of the Prophet when he is in the house of Aisha? And they are not fighting over a gift unless it is valuable. Yes, Abdul, how are you?
We want to talk about the fifth?
Yeah, but we are finished.
Okay.
Did you?
No, let me show you that you don't know how to read.
Okay.
You say the Prophet take the whole faith for himself. No, he
Okay,
doesn't
I want
take
you.
the whole
I want you to read. I want you to read. As long as you know better how to read than me.
Okay.
Read for me.
Okay.
No. Read for me. Read for me. I want you to read. Let us see your reading. I want to see how good you are at reading. Does it say here that he have the best of the booty?
I'm going to read the verse.
No, read for me. Don't tell me I will read the verse. This is your scholar, you idiot.
Yeah,
Read what
like
you say.
the whatever you want.
Read.
One-fifth of
Read,
it
read.
assigned to Allah.
Read. Okay,
and
read.
to the
Okay.
messenger.
Where it says that Muhammad will get the best of the booty.
I'm reading the verse.
I'm reading. Okay, read for me. This is the interpretation. Read it. In the
No,
sixth page.
I'm the verse 841.
وأما ما أحل له صلى الله عليه وسلم فجملته 16. Read. صفي المغنم.
Verse 841.
Read. Yeah, we are reading the same verse. Me and you. صفي المغنم. الاستبداد بالخمس. الاستبداد بالخمس. Read. Stupid idiot. Go. I'm not going to shout.
841.
I'm not going to shout until, you know. This is your scholar giving interpretation for the verse. Who are you? You are a donkey. You do not know even if your God is a spirit or not. It says in the front of your eyes that the Prophet, he have a privilege over all the Muslims. No other one have the privilege. Number one, the best of the booty. Number two, the fifth of the booty. Number four, to take more than 4 women. Number 5, to F women by offering themselves. Number 6, to F a woman without permission of her parents. Number 7, to F a woman without paying her. Amazing. Even that he will not do that. Number 8, to F a woman when he is in the state of ihram. Number 9, he can take a false oath to his wives. False oath. All of this is the booty. Yes, Abdul.
I'm reading the verse. You're reading me what somebody said. Read the verse.
Who is this somebody? Hold on. Who is this somebody? Is he somebody really, or he's a scholar?
I'm reading the verse.
Is he somebody? No, don't tell me. Answer me. Is he somebody? Abdul,
I'm reading the verse.
Don't make me block you
But the verse
forever. I don't want kids here. I'm asking you. Is he a scholar? Is he a Muslim scholar or somebody?
What do you mean is this Muslim?
Is this guy who gave an interpretation for the Quran, Abdul? My voice is not doing good. Listen. This guy is your scholar, not mine. This is your Muslim website, not mine. This is your Muslim book, not mine. This is your Muslim understanding, not mine. So don't tell me, let me read for you the verse. Who are you? You are a donkey. You do not even know how to read. You are not even an Arab. You are a Moroccan. You are the slave of the Arab who occupy you, and they force you to say you are an Arab. Now, I'm not going to repeat myself. Your scholars saying that the Prophet been favored by effing women, by effing your wife, by effing your sister, without even permission from you, without permission from the parents. He can F her without even paying her. He can F her even if she offer herself, not just to have fun, just to F her. He can F a woman as many as he wish. He been favored, he can F more than 4 women. All of this is about effing. Now he jump and he speak about what? Number 1, privilege of the Prophet, he will get the best of the booty. صفي المغنم. الاستبداد بالخمس. Why you are refusing your scholar's statement? I'm going to give you the mic. Either you accept to read. Here we go. Here go. Why the Muslim don't want to read their scholars? Who is the one who understands the Quran? This idiot, he is the one who quote for me Ibn Kathir. Do you want me to show you Ibn Kathir speaking about Muhammad is stealing a donkey? If you go right now in YouTube, you will see that he posts for us a page from Ibn Kathir. Do you accept Ibn Kathir? Ibn Kathir himself, he said, your prophet, he stole a donkey. This is the same donkey he asked him if he liked females. Ibn Kathir speak about your prophet is stealing shoes. Shoes. He is proud that he took sandals from a Jew. Sandals? I mean, how trashy, low class he is. To steal the shoes. This is what thieves do. I kill you, I take your shoe. Not only he took his donkey and his money, I'm going to take your shoe. And this is in Ibn Kathir. So do you accept Ibn Kathir? Say yes. But maybe Ibn Kathir is a scholar when nightmare he wish, and a scholar he is not a scholar anymore when he wish. This is what this potato he does always. He think he can play with me. You cannot. Who is a brave Muslim here? He is proud about his prophet, the best of mankind, the one who is accused of stealing underwears. The one who the Muslims understood him that if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her immediately. So the Prophet, he can F her. No, I did not block anyone. Any Abdul? And don't call and shout, that will not work with me. I don't speak of my own. You see, everything I'm saying here is not my words. I'm showing you what your scholars say. And this guy, this idiot himself, he agreed. He said, this is the conclusion. The conclusion of who? Of the scholars. We heard him saying, this was the conclusion. This is not my conclusion. This is the conclusion of the scholars. Why the Muslims scholars, they get such a conclusion if it is not true? Why? Why the Christian scholars did not come with the conclusion that Jesus, if his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her? Why? Correct, guys? We want to know why they became confused. Why they are coming to such a conclusion? Why the Muslim scholar, they believe that Muhammad was accused of a fraud, of stealing clothes? Why? If it never happened. Why nobody accused Jesus to be a thief and he stole underwear? Shouldn't we ask ourselves this question? Those are Muslims. Those are the scholars of Islam who is saying those words. Everything we see in the screen, this is not a statement from a stupid idiot. He went in the internet and he claimed that he knows some verses about Islam. We're talking about scholars. This is the knowledgeable one of them. This is not anyone. This is the master of Islam. One Ibn Kathir, he says the Prophet, he stole a donkey. Do the Muslims agree with Ibn Kathir? They post for you Ibn Kathir when they want. But they don't want to show you what Ibn Kathir said. Do we have any brave Abdul? He like to call us. And be careful not to shout at me, because that will not work. Your prophet is the best of mankind. Why? Is that because he went to a married man's house and he flirted with the wife and that married man is his own son? Do you really respect someone he flirted with married women? And this is what the Muslims report, that he flirted. I believe he had sex with her already. He was cheating with her, having an affair with her, sleeping with this woman already. And now it's time to go public. There is no way that this has happened suddenly. This man, he knew the women for a while. He did not see her only first time. According to Muslims, it is him who married this woman to Zayd. So he knew her very well. And this Zayd, he is adopted son to him, so he always visited him. So there is no way he never saw her before. Why today? What happened? Why today the Prophet of Islam, he wanted this woman? And why today Allah himself, he make a chapter to Muhammad saying, why you hide what in your heart? Nightmare before, he told me, and this is his own words, that what happened there, that Allah told him, Allah told Muhammad that this woman is going to be your wife. So why you are telling this man, keep your wife for you? What is the business of God of universe with Muhammad is going to have a wife or not? Already he have many wives. Why those women she will be his wife anyway? Is Muhammad short of females? Is Muhammad is a single guy looking for a date? The poor guy, he cannot find a woman to marry him. Is he lonely and there's no women is in his bed? So Allah decided to help him to find him a woman, and that woman is married? What is the business of God to be involved in such a matter? Encouraging a man to destroy the marriage of a man, other man, so he can have the female. And Abdul? Guys, this guy, he just said, you like to quote weak narration. You idiot. The second you just said narration, is mean this is your Muslim quote, you idiot, not my quote. And what is weak narration is something you don't like. Guys, did he say weak narration? Why the weak narration is there? You Muslims, you know it's weak, but it is there? Guys, this is a weak narration. It's weak. Yeah, last time we checked, like it's hardly can walk. It's very weak. This narration was in diet. Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, Ibn Kathir is weak narration. Is Ibn Kathir weak narration? Abdul, let me ask you. Is Ibn Kathir weak or strong?
What do you mean is a weak? He's a scholar. Okay,
No, don't play games. You are the one who said, no, he's not God. A second ago you said weak narration. So when narration is narration of a human being anyway. When you say narration, a strong narration of
narration.
Okay, whatever. So is it weak or strong, all of it?
The story about Zaynab
What Ibn Kathir? No. I'm asking you. You posted for me a website of Ibn Kathir. Do you accept Ibn Kathir?
Of course I accept Ibn Kathir.
Do you accept whatever he say, or only you select what you like?
What do you mean? I'm not it's not 100% all the time.
So why you accept him this time? When you post for me a link before, why you accept him this time? What happened?
Well, depend on what kind of story you.
Depend.
one has to say that, this one has to say,
depend of
and
who?
people they decide which one is
Okay, hold on. Don't speak loud. Depend on what he said. What do you mean depend on what he said?
depend on the probability. Okay.
Okay, how you know it is?
Depend. How do I know? The scholars know that.
Who?
Scholars,
Okay.
they say what this one has to say,
Okay,
and this
why
one
the-
has to say.
okay,
And after that, they
do the
decide
other
which
scholars
one,
agree
which one
with-
is,
okay.
which is what is plausible.
What about the other scholar? Why the other scholar he said the opposite?
Tabari, when he reported the story of Zaynab, Tabari, did you read what the book says? Tabari, when he said
I'm not talking about anyone. I'm saying why other scholars don't agree with Ibn Kathir. Which one of them do you select the one you like, or it is what he say?
No, I don't select the one I like. I read. I
Ibn
don't
Kathir,
have
Ibn Kathir, he said,
favorite one.
okay,
I
Ibn
read what they
Kathir,
say,
okay,
I
hold on. Ibn Kathir, he said, your prophet, he killed a Jew, and he took his sandals and he took his donkey. What do you say about this?
What donkey?
I'm asking you now.
I'm talking about faith. I don't know about donkey.
Doesn't matter. I'm talking about Ibn Kathir now. Is he valid now? He took a sandal of a Jew and he took his donkey, and his donkey's name is Ya'fur. Do you accept that?
No.
Do you accept that?
I never heard of the prophet stole a donkey. Where did you get he stole a donkey?
From Ibn Kathir.
Show to me. Let me
Okay,
see.
before I show you, do you accept or not?
Let me read. I'm not gonna say accept. Let me
Always you say I never heard. So how you know that this guy is a trustworthy? If you do not know even what he wrote about your prophet, you never heard of it. You just said that.
Listen, I don't take your words.
I'm asking you. If you never heard of the story I just quoted for you as usual. Each time I quote for you a story, you go in the internet, you search for it, and you try to be a knowledgeable person. You are just a copy-paste from Google. So, Ibn Kathir, he said that your prophet, he stole a donkey, and his name is Ya'fur. And he spoke to him, and he asked him if he liked females or not. And he stole a sandal of a Jew. Now, the story of Ibn Kathir, is it trustworthy, or Ibn Kathir is not accepted by you for he is a fraud? The mic is yours.
You are a liar, man.
Why I am liar?
Many times you lied to me.
When?
You remember when you told me the prophet, his name was Katim?
Yeah. His name is what? What was his name?
He told me he was Katim, and he told me I'm gonna show you.
Doesn't say that his name, that his doesn't say.
When you showed.
Okay, we will go to Qatar. Let us finish this. We will go. Don't change the topic.
Let me finish. When he showed me that, when I went and I made my research later, I found out that you can't have it in hand. You showed me only one part that you like.
What is the part I showed you? Read for me the part I showed you. Let us laugh. Let us laugh. Either at you or it says there that his name, that he called him Qatham. In other statement it says, listen Abdul, you see, you are the one who called the part you like. So the same page it says, the same page. Now let us go. So you don't want to talk about it now, no more, no problem. Now, your prophet, he stole a donkey, and he stole that donkey, and his name is Ya'fur, and he spoke to him. And he asked him if he liked females, and he stole a sandals from the Jew. Do you agree with Ibn Kathir saying that or not?
The story that the prophet talking about the donkey is a hadith is a weak, a force.
Who said so?
Force hadith.
Who said so?
Force. We already talked about that a long time ago. It's a force hadith.
Who said so? I'm asking you.
I can't remember what I told you last time. I told you it's a false hadith.
Who said so? Why you remember that it is a false hadith, but you don't remember?
I remember it's false hadith. You want me to go online and find that?
Okay, here we go.
That's what I can do.
All right, Abdul, read for me in the screen. This is Ibn Kathir.
The story of the prophet talking about that is false hadith. It's not even weak. It's false.
Okay.
You know what it's false?
All right. So why it is there?
It doesn't matter. I don't care if it's there or if there is false hadith. That's what the scholars are saying.
Why it's false hadith? Why it's a false hadith?
It's false. The scholars.
It's false by who?
It's false.
It's false by who?
Force. They force it.
Who? By who?
I don't know who fabricated.
So why the Muslims are collecting a hadith which is fraud?
What do you mean? Did you find it in the Sahih Bukhari?
Okay, hold on. So if we show you some, if we show you from Sahih al-Bukhari, you accept. Is that what you are saying?
The Prophet is talking to a donkey? That's what you said? It's not that the
No.
Prophet
So you just said that if it is in Sahih al-Bukhari, that means it's accepted. Everybody heard you.
No, that's not
You said to me, did you find it? You said everybody heard you. You said if we can't find it, you said to me, can you find it, Abdul? Set up. You said Abdul Potato. You said between you two. You said if you can't find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, then it's correct. Correct? Did you say that? Did you say that, Abdul? The mic is yours. Go ahead.
And you start telling them.
Did you say that or no? That if we find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, it's going to be correct. Did you say that? Did you say that? Abdul, potato coward. Did you say if we find this hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, it is correct? The mic is yours.
The strong man argument doesn't
Did
work.
you say that? Did you say it's recorded? Did you say if you found this hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, then it's correct? Did you say that?
Yeah, the Prophet is talking to a donkey.
Prophet talking to a donkey. Yeah. Did you say if you find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, is it correct? Is it correct or not? If you find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, you said it's correct then. So if we find you hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, that will mean it's correct. Do you agree?
No, don't put words.
You said that, you liar. You said that. You said to me, and a second ago you agreed, you idiot. You said if you find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, then it's correct. Why you are backing up now?
Or hadith.
I said to you, why it's for? You said to me, if you find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, then it's okay, it's good. So, if we find...
You can, with that one, maybe.
Why you said if we find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, shut up, I muted you. Then why you did lie to us saying, then find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, then it's going to be correct. Now because you are scared, you don't want to say what he said again. So let me repeat again for you. Why you said if you find it in Sahih al-Bukhari, then it's correct. The mic is yours.
Even Sahih Bukhari, I don't accept our hadith.
Then shut up and get lost. You see, this is the game. Guys, this is the game. It doesn't matter what you show them. Even if you show them Sahih al-Bukhari, I don't accept. I show them from Ibn Kathir, I don't accept. I show them Al-Qurtubi, I don't accept. I show them I don't accept. This is Islam. It's a religion of bunch of donkeys. Their books is not holy books. Their books is shish kebab, falafel, pupu. And they pick up what they like and they dump what they like. When they want, it is amazing. When they want, it's a shame, so we get away from it. What is good in Islam? Nothing. Interpretation, there's no interpretation. Because everyone, he will give you his own opinion, and they will try to fabricate things against each other.
When disaster strikes your home, most other insurers help you rebuild. But now, Allianz Insurance helps you rebuild better. As an Allianz Home Insurance customer, if you claim €50,000 or more on your building's cover, we'll give you an additional €5,000 to make your home more sustainable. Allianz, you write it, we underwrite it.